We got to listen to a very interesting press conference. We're going to do that after I remind you guys that FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. There's no better place to get in on the action than with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of both the NBA and the NFL. Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets when their first $5 bet wins. So head over to FanDuel.com/UCSS to sign up and play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. And if you have a winning FanDuel ticket, make sure you send it in, guys, so we can feature it on the show. We have to address the Jerry Jeudy press conference yesterday.
We addressed it with Zach, and he was like,
If anyone missed it, we're going to play the entirety of his press conference yesterday. Yeah. He went to the podium. This was not at his locker. This was at the podium. These are all the questions and all the answers from Jerry Jeudy. And then I need you guys to explain to me what the hell was going on. Take a listen.
Jerry, I know Kevin said that Shedeur is going to get all the first-team reps. How important is this week of practice going to be for you guys and for you specifically to develop chemistry with him and try to get something going?
It's going to be very important.
And what have you seen of Shedeur? We don't really get to watch very much practice, and I know he hasn't had first-team reps yet, but what kind of development have you seen in him over these past few months?
He consistently growing.
But on that last drive, it looked like he was the most comfortable on that last drive. Did anything change with him at all? Did he feel better? What did you pick up on watching that last drive?
Just having multiple reps.
I asked you about it after the game, that catch that you fought for that first down. Just that kind of effort to try to extend that play, to extend that drive and get that win. Does that show the embodiment of the hunger that you guys have to close these games out when you guys are so close, so long?
For sure, we just got to finish.
I know we ask you this every time you switch quarterbacks, Jerry, but is there a way to fast forward the process of trying to develop that timing and chemistry with that new guy?
No, you just need reps. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jerry.
Second question is so funny. She asked I don't know who that was, but she asked a 30-second question, and he gave a 2-word answer, which he did for all of them. But I felt like Scott Petrak was panicking asking that question.
No, I wouldn't say that. But I mean,
because he made it. I'm not picking on him. I don't mean to be picking on him, even though I usually pick on people. But Scott does a good job. But it was so awkward. And he's like, "What the hell can I ask him here?"
So I was in the back for that.
Yeah.
And I was just I wasn't really participating. I was just kind of listening in a little bit. And you know how the locker room set up, and I was behind the couches, so I was really far away. Mm-hmm. But after the second answer, I looked at Zach and I was like, so it's going to go like that today. You know, when you're in those scrums, one short, okay.
Should they have not bothered to continue asking him questions?
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
He
wasn't giving an answer.
What are you doing? I've been in those scrums before like that. It's like, you good? You want to be here? And they do have obligations where they're supposed to be available at least once a week during the week.
Right.
And, I mean, obviously, so here's the thing. Is he having a bad day? Or is he checked out? And you can't tell off one press conference. Mm-hmm. If he's just having a bad day, everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
Don't make him that's a waste of time.
Don't make him talk.
Why are you going to the podium?
Yeah.
But the way that this works is guys have their days. What was yesterday? Wednesday's his day.
Miles speaks on Fridays.
Miles goes on Fridays.
Yeah.
Joel talks today. Denzel was yesterday. The quarterback is almost always Wednesday. So yesterday was Shedeur, Jerry, Denzel. And so guys just know that's their day. They're going to the podium. So there's no PR person that goes and fetches them usually. Right. They just know. But it's just talk tomorrow.
Do you have any idea what was going on?
No.
Anybody know? There's no rumblings?
I mean, I'm just going to assume he's in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I assumed that he was in a bad mood because, you listen to him talk after games and stuff, and he's more, obviously as the season's gone on, he's gotten more shorter in his answers, and he's more frustrated with himself. But, when he got the first down on that last drive, like he got up, he had passion and all those things. So
That was a great run.
Yeah, he's not checked.
I don't think
out.
he's checked
He's
out.
not checked.
I think
He wasn't even like nasty. It wasn't like he was being nasty.
Right.
Yeah,
He just did.
I just think
he probably got
bad
he
mood.
might have got into it with his girl or something.
Yeah.
He might have got yelled
She might
at.
have blew him, and that might be what it
Right.
was.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they
She
have
just blew me, and I got to go up here and do this his press conference.
Dang.
What?
What? Okay.
Blew me, like that. Y'all sick, man.
You're the one who said it.
Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about.
This
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
say,
about.
Blew my
dang.
mind.
I've never heard that term
I've
used.
never heard it like that.
Oh, y'all got
I have
You just
never heard
blew
of
my
that.
Y'all
mind.
got to get out, boys.
like,
y'all
what
ain't
did
never,
Tyvis just say?
y'all ain't never seen somebody like with attitude. Like,
triple
man, she
pause.
just blew
Like
me,
that, the
bro.
lineup that he.
Y'all
this
ain't
is
never
wild
heard
work.
that?
Hey,
Never.
shout out to my man
That was the
Tyvis.
first ever
So,
triple
have
pause.
you ever heard that, G?
Nah,
Even Jay hasn't heard it.
I can't do that.
Man,
No.
Y'all showing y'all age.
Hey,
man.
I-
I know some people in the chat. Listen, the young people in the chat know exactly what I meant. Like,
Yeah, okay. I
Kind
guess
of
so.
Ant's younger than you and had no clue what you meant. So.
Ant was looking.
Ant's
at you
white.
He don't
I'm
gotta catch a
Italian. I have a
straight.
little olive in there.
Nah, man. Look, man. Hey, look, these dudes. Look, bro. Look, football is a tough sport. You be out here doing all kind of stuff. You got your treatment. His body probably tired. He hurt. He might be. He looking around. His numbers ain't up. He could have been arguing with his girl. Man, listen. Thanksgiving coming up. They trying to figure out whether you want roast beef, ham, or turkey. The caterer's calling his mom's talking about. Listen, man. We trying to go look at this new crib. All the above letter D. And he get up there and he got to talk. He looked like he's sleepy too. He might have just woke up. Like at the end
Well,
of the
they just had positional meetings, so you better not have just woke up.
Hey, listen, that's the way it go with the Browns. Nah, man, whatever, man. Look, it's funny. If they go out here and force feed him the ball 15 times and they have 100 yards, he gonna be smiling ear to ear next week, right? It is what it is, man. Like, ain't nothing crazy. Like, guys, I mean, we come from the school of Marshawn Lynch. I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. And now he's who would have guessed Marshawn Lynch would become a personality?
That's
after
crazy.
Retiring from the NFL.
He's the most unlikely guy to ever do that besides George Foreman.
That's a
I
pet
was gonna
peeve.
say Albert Bell.
George
Albert Bell hasn't done it.
George Foreman had the demeanor like Albert Bell,
Yeah.
and then turned into
Did you see that movie?
which one?
That was the George. Oh, it was a movie that came out recently.
The one about his
Well,
life?
you're thinking of the movie.
Yeah.
Well, you're thinking of what movie it is. Ty, I have a question for you.
Shoot from the hip.
If Jeudy is upset at something going on elsewhere, not football related, impacting him, doesn't want to do the press conference, whatever, do you think that has any carryover to Sunday and his actual play on the field?
No.
Or once the game starts,
That was
does
Wednesday.
that stuff go out the window?
that's
but
right.
during a press
no.
conference, it can impact you.
No, I think that for him, because he understands, like, one, you've heard all these reporters come on and talk about how Shedeur is loved in the locker room. Like, a lot of people love Shedeur and stuff like that. So I think for Jeudy, the same way when it was like when Dylan first got his starts, like, I feel like those veterans know, like, I got to be on it today to help him out, because if I don't, we really don't have a chance. So, like, I got to make sure that I'm running these routes crispy. I got to make sure that I'm getting some separation and make him believe. Because me and G watch the tape. I mean, the first read is him every time. Like, especially when you first get in the game, I'm going to Jeudy every time. Like, I don't care who. I'm going to the number one guy. So he knows that. He knows he's got to play in a really good game Sunday. And it's not like the Raiders got this lockdown top 5 corner or anything like that. So it's on him, and I think he's gonna be ready to go. But he's answering the questions right. Like, he's getting chemistry and stuff like that. So they getting their timing down and stuff in practice, and it should look better.